this is the fourth year of the Super 8s and the qualifiers. Does it show how the competition is panning out, the fact that these championship sides are genuine contenders in each of these games?
Yes, very much so. I think the quality they play with as well. So to see last night's result in particular for game one of this campaign, for somebody to get turned over is, I think it sets the competition alight now. So we've got to prepare properly, like we have done. And I think so of the other Super League sides, otherwise they'll come unstuck. So I think it has improved, and certainly I think the cash that's been invested in those clubs has made a huge difference as well. So the fact that a couple of them have been a part of this competition for the last 2 or 3 years, they'll learned a lot of lessons from it, and yeah, it'll be. I think this will be the most. Probably provide the toughest challenge for Super League sides that they've faced throughout the last 4 years.
And you mentioned the money they're about to spend. These teams now have a good smattering of Super League quality players who are in their ranks. Yeah,
they've been able to recruit pretty well, and I think that's the additional funding that they've had. But also I think everybody was busy leading up to sort of deadline day, if you like, in Rugby League, and everybody's tried to pull in one or two, and it makes sure that this will be really, really competitive. So, but as I just said, I think we're a great club and we've got a great squad, and it's time for us to stand up now and show exactly what we're about.
You mentioned players coming in. Dom Crosby back available this week, having been cup tied last week. How much of an influence is he having?
Yeah, he's having a huge influence. It's a real boost to have him available. To look at our pack and what we've got coming off the bench, we look very, very strong, and I'm delighted with that. But Dom's a leader. Dom's been a great signing for us, and we certainly missed him last week, and I think he's just going to get better and better as we give him more game time, and we're smart with him. He's been in some decent environments, so for him now to come and add to us is great, and I think perhaps some of our younger players and even some of our older players who just need a bit of a boost, Dom has certainly provided that.
The game itself, how important coming off last week is it to make a strong start?
Yeah, really, really important. I think how you start games is, I don't think you can win a game by having a great start, but you can certainly lose one. Now that might sound like a bit of a daft statement, but we do really need to start well tomorrow. We need to send a message out to Toulouse and everybody else in this comp, I think, and that's to really lay a marker down, and it'll help us get rid of the last couple of weeks and be really positive about our approach in what's to come.
You mentioned last night's game, 2 of your former teammates going head to head. How pleased were you for Danny Ward to get a moment in the spotlight? He's been ploughing a bit of a lonely furrow down there in London.
Yeah, he's done a terrific job. Really, really happy for him. I've had a bit of contact with him since I took this role, and I've been played with him for a number of years. I think he's done a brilliant job. So the flip side of that is Franny. You want anybody you played alongside to do well and have good careers, and I'm certainly no different with Franny. Franny spent a lot of time with me as a junior, and even now we still keep in touch and are good friends. So I certainly wish him all the best, and he's got a tough job on there at the minute, but I've no doubt it'll come through.
The rise of French Rugby League this season has been sort of one of the stories perhaps we've not been shouting enough about in Rugby League. Catalans through to the Challenge Cup final, in the Super 8s, having been in the £1 million game last year, and now Toulouse challenging to be in Super League.
Yeah, when I look at Catalan, I think Steve McNamara's done an absolutely amazing job. I think in the space of just over 12 months to turn that place around, and for them to reach a Challenge Cup final, for the way that they played last weekend, I thought was great, and that's testament to Steve and what he's done there. And then you throw Toulouse into the mix. I think finally the investment that's taken place in French rugby for a number of years now from our sport is paying off. So let's hope it doesn't pay off tomorrow though.
And I know there've been a couple of youngsters from France who've been with the academy in recent weeks that Eric Ansam, a former player, has brought over. So it shows the quality of young players. They recently beat England in 2 tests. So it seems to be the grassroots seems to be working as well in France.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, I think southern France in particular, they're doing a lot for the sport, and a lot of that is down to obviously 2 professional clubs that are competing in the UK, but also their infrastructure back there is pretty good, and the link with Eric for us has been excellent. The link with Albie, and I think if top French kids are available, why would we not have a look at them and get them to come and to add to what we already have.
The rain was falling when you had your team run this morning. Does it feel like we're getting into the playoff time of the year? Normally we're hopefully trying to get to a grand final, but the prize is almost just as important this time.
Very much so. This campaign is really important for us, and we want to be, like I said, we want to be really, really positive and attack it. The rain did make a difference today. I think you almost associate the rain with September time, don't you, and almost getting close to those playoffs. But you know, it's a gentle reminder to the boys that it is the business time. You know, we've got nothing to wait for now. Here is our business time, this next couple of months, and we've got to make sure we're good.